We need to do something to shore up the Voting Rights Act. If there's one lesson that we have coming out of the 2020 elections, it is that we have a lot to do in order to make sure that the votes of all Americans, and once again, specifically Black America, is protected in this nation. I believe it was under attack in a way that we literally haven't seen in decades. So I think that needs to be a top priority. Also, obviously, a top priority needs to be to bring some sanity, to bring some science to our attack on coronavirus. This is a scourge that continues to ravage the nation. It impacts everyone. You cannot hide because of your political views from a virus. But it also is a virus that disproportionately impacts the Black community. We're 3 times as likely to get it, we're twice as likely to die. And so I'm hoping that not only will they address this scourge very aggressively, but I'm also hoping that they'll look at the racial disparities in terms of what's going on there to make sure that those communities that are disproportionately impacted get the special attention they need to be able to fight off that disease.
What's your perspective of some of the decisions that have been made by the new Biden-Harris administration?
Well, one of the things that President Biden promised that he would do was to create an administration that looks like America. And I think that's absolutely critical because you have to have different voices in the room who bring with them different experiences and perspective in the room in order to be able to craft and implement policy that actually impacts all of America in a positive way. You know, we are, in essence, I would argue, coming off of an administration that tried in various ways to implement white nationalist policies, which specifically hurt communities of color. We have coming off of an administration who had a communications sort of strategy and actual actions that led to a spike in hate crimes in this country, record numbers of hate groups in this country. So there are a lot of things that this administration, the new Biden-Harris administration, has to overcome in terms of making sure that all needs are met, but also biting back and fighting back the sort of arms of hate that we saw advance under the previous administration. We cannot let that stand, and we have to move forward in a much more impactful way that unifies the country rather than tearing it apart.